Not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, they can stay alive if they win out or come close to it. Now, it would be an uphill battle from there, but at least they could hold off their vacation plans.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 4-man position. And for Golden State, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Green. And it's Santos in at the 3. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them. A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
Outside Curry. Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Podziemski. Curry against Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Curry.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell can't get it to go. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Golden State. About a minute played here so far in the first. Porzingis sets a screen. Green for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. With the drive, and stolen by Porzingis. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Stolen by Castle. Fox outside. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Podziemski. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Here's Champagnie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Now here's Curry. Outside Podziemski. Here's Santos. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs score.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Pass to Santos. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Green. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Here's Champagny. Castle with it. Wembanyama screen. From 18 feet away. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he cocks it back and throws it down. Right on Porzingis.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Now here's Curry, and he also played really well in the win against the Clippers. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 8.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. And the basket by Curry.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Now Fox. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Now here's Green. They lead by 1. Here's Santos. No made baskets yet. Rebounded by Fox.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And here's Curry. 10 points for him. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Curry from deep three-point land. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 13.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Back to Fox. Five to shoot. Castle for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Fox. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Porzingis. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Now Curry. And here is Green. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have? Home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both. BA, I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
That one misses.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie. He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Wembanyama, high post. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Curry passes to Porzingis. Good work there as it goes.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Outside Wembanyama. Barnes finds Castle. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Santos. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Now here's Fox. To the middle. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside for Green. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Castle. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 18.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Champagnie. No points yet.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Curry. Now here's Podziemski. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Let's see some of the numbers here for Brandon Podziemski.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
And the Spurs with some changes. Hornets checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for Fox. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Spencer's checked in for Curry. A minute 31 left in the first. Horford passes to Melton. Now Payton. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Spencer. 6 to shoot. Horford outside. From deep, Melton. The rebound by the Spurs. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls.
Well, Castle is already a versatile defender, and offensively, he's just scratching the surface. You can see why he won Rookie of the Year.
And Castle drops them both. Here's Spencer. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Melton outside. Horford outside. 51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Melton. There's the triple. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, he's a good passer at his position. The veteran Horford is all about doing what's best for the team.
The shot. Castle misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Payton. Horford, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Spencer. Back to Payton. The 3 is up. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Johnson with it. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Al Horford, DeAnthony Melton out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Spencer in at the 1. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver. Pass to Harper, back to Johnson, from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Payton. Here's Spencer. Cornette defending. 6 on the shot clock. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
The first free throw is good. he gets them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
And here's Payton. Screen by Horford. There's the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And looking at the stats since the All-Star break, here are the teams who have done a remarkable job rebounding the ball. The Spurs, second.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And Melton drops them both. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Spencer. Pass to Horford. Now here's Melton. Here he goes. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Barnes. Vassell right side. Castle outside. Now Cornette. Here's Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Castle. The rebound by Melton. Golden State has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Stolen by Vassell. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Knocked loose. Horford with a steal. Pass to Spencer. Takes a 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Now here's Vassell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. Here's Cornette. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Pajemski. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Podziemski. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Podziemski's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Fox left side. Puts it up. And that one's on target from the wing.
That is an assertive shot from Fox. Total trust in his jump shot. He's come a long way in that regard.
Now here's Podziemski. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell outside. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Lynx checked in for Cornette. Here's Podziemski, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 9-point game. Pass to Olynyk, and here's Barnes. Back to Olynyk. On the wing, Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Castle. Count it. Castle's got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Horford outside. The kick out. Curry. Outside. Green. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 7. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
And the Warriors with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Fox from the arc. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Curry. Outside, Green. The 3-ball. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Curry. And here's Podziemski. Horford left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they pick up 2. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Porzingis has checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Castle. On defense, the Warriors. They've got a 9-point lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Curry. Give him 23. On the wing, Curry. There's the three. No good there. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Here's the three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 26 points.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Vassell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Santos. He's guarded by Vassell. Green, the pass to Porzingis. And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line.
3-1.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the Unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
And that one misses.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Porzingis with a screen on Vassell. Outside, Green. Porzingis sets a screen from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Vassell from the arc. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 7 tonight.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. Pass to Green. Porzingis up top. The kick out, Curry. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got his first 2 points.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. From deep. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Fox, the pass to Olynyk to the right side. Fox outside. Launches it from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Pass to Harper. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama won't be denied.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The Warriors leading. Outside Pajemski. Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Launches a three. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry against Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Wembanyama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Spurs.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Here's Green. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. 4-3. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Can. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Wing shot on the way. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Pajemski. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Oh, the sweet stroke of Stephen Curry.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Wembanyama finds Fox. goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Fox has got 18 points in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And a peek at the rookie leaderboard, looking at the best assist makers over the second half of the season. Stephon Castle, number 1.
You see the progress as the season's going on. His command of the offense just continues to grow.
Curry against Fox. Pass to Santos. Here's Podziemski. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him! And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Here's Santos. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Champagny. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Porzingis sets a screen. Lots of room. Rebounded by Champagny. They've led by as much as 10. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Fox. Shot is good by Curry.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Santos. For 3. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 46.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
And he lobs it up top. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. 3-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Now here's Castle. And here's Vassell from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. And it's now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Now here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Here's Santos. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 4. Fox with the ball. 22 points for him. And here's Wembanyama, defended by Porzingis. And stolen by Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Castle. Here's Champagnie. Now Fox. 5 on the clock. Puts the move on. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle for 3. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 6. Porzingis finds Curry. Outside, Green. Here's Porzingis. Here's Podziemski. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Curry finds his way through inside.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Fox. 24 points for him. Vassell outside. Pass to Champagnie. Fox deciding where to go with it. Always attacking Fox.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Fox. From deep three-point range, connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
Let me tell you guys, Wemby might be the toughest assignment in the league. He's just so different. It's hard to match up with him.
Now here's Podziemski. Now Curry. He's guarded by Castle. Curry against Castle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Podziemski. It's good. Podziemski's got his second basket on the night. Spurs trail by 7. Fox outside. There's a screen. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 28 points for the game.
Well, when Fox gets to the rim, he's about as good as they come at finishing what he starts.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 in a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Outside Barnes. Castle outside. The three is up. Santos pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 8. Horford inside. Working on Barnes. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Fox. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Santos. He's got 5. Horford finds Porzingis. Here's Santos. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Castle. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
One shot.
One of the most unique prospects the game has ever seen. Wembanyama's height and versatility make him a generational talent.
Outside Payton. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Payton passes to Curry. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
To the middle. Shoots a fadeaway. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in the quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Right now is when we go good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And that's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. Take away a lot of easy shots.
Yeah, B.A., you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Al Horford out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Curry. Back to Horford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
The wily old vet, Horford, drawing contact around the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
That's good from Horford.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 10-point game. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got 30.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of
Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Barnes passes to Harper. Three-pointer, Fox. That one is off. The Warriors lead by 11. On the wing, Curry. Horford outside. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Fox, that's good.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Curry looking it over. Horford inside. Cornette defending. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Look, when you're matched up against Al Horford, you got to be smart because he can exploit your weaknesses.
That's good from Horford. Horford hits them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in. The Warriors lead by 11. Curry passes to Horford. Here's Green. He's guarded by Barnes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And baskets like this get Green fired up. When you get physical with him, he takes it personally.
Free throw no good for Green.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Pass to Horford. The kick out, Curry. And here's Green from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Green's got 10 points here in the second half.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Fox. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
Horford outside. Outside Curry. Fires for three. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Vassell, a screen on Curry. To the paint. Payton against Vassell. Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Payton. Down low. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. They get it again. Outside Payton. On the wing, Green. Cornette defending. Here's Melton from behind the arc. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Champagnie, the pass to Cornette. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Warriors make some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Santos comes in for Payton, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Melton. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Harper, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Warriors lead by 12. With the teardrop. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And he dunks it down.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Pass to Curry. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. Spurs trail by 13. Vassell outside. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. And there it is for him.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Green. Pass to Curry. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Harper. They set the pick. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, believe it or not, That's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Warriors lead by 13. Now here's Curry. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in. Here's Curry, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 7 tonight. Castle outside. Pass to Champagny, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Curry with it. Outside Pajemski. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fox, soft touch off the glass. Fox has got 9 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Porzingis with a screen on Castle. Pajemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
And here's Pajemski. Right side Green. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Castle for 3. They get it back. Out to Fox. Lets it go from deep. No good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Outside Porzingis. Here's Curry. Back to Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 39.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Outside, Green. Pass to Santos. Outside, Green. The 3 from Curry. The 3 ball is down.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
And it's really a shame that they won't make the playoffs despite all of his efforts. But if he continues to play at this level, a playoff appearance might not be far off. It's an 18-point game. Here's Champagnie. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Curry. Clock at 6. There's the screen. No one near him. It's off.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Outside Pajemski. Here's Porzingis. Launches it from deep. Oh, he cannot hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Outside Pajemski. The 11-footer. Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs trail by 16. Driving in. And Porzingis with the block.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Fox splashing it home from deep.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outside Green. Puts up the tray. Knocks down the trifecta.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 13. Takes a step back. Lays it in easily. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Porzingis. Here's Santos. That's in! And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for this team?
I play with a lot of great players. I just try to find them in the spots that they like the ball. Guys really shooting the ball well. I've been a playmaker on this team for some years now. That's my job, so just try to get them the ball in spots on the floor that they like.
You always bring it on both ends. Thanks, Draymond.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.